Welcome back to Bonanza Disc Golf. Today we are at Estero Park Disc Golf Course in Estero, Florida, which is the premier Southwest Florida disc golf course, according to the internet and UDisc. We are doing the back 9 right now of our RPM discs, new kit in the bag. They sent me out 11 discs. We've talked over those at the front 12, which you'll be able to go ahead and check out in the description if you don't want any spoilers before you get back to this video, because I'm about to spoil it for you. We're trying to shoot 9 down because that's what I shot with my bag. So with these new discs, with a couple slots that I normally throw not being in here, like a stable 6 to 11 speed, there's really nothing that's stable in that slot, which is what we need for this water carry we're about to shoot. We need to try to shoot 9 down. So far through the front 12, we're only 3 down. So we have to get 6 of these last 9. Every hole is gettable out here. You just have to throw them well. Hopefully we can start doing that and get the putter a little bit hotter because it's been a little cold for a while. Hole 11A here is a nice little water carry. It looks like it is about 285 feet. There is a slight headwind, mostly left to right. So we do want something that is stable. I'm thinking probably it's going to be the more base plastic KOTUKU because it's going to be slightly less stable than the glow KOTUKU, which I have here. Not the best shot. Get over the water. Oh, geez. That tree is over the water? I mean, it hit imbalance because it hit that tree, but we're going to be putting. Shoot. Okay. Well, that looked absolutely perfect until it was just in the water. It says it just hit and just got smacked right down straight into the water. So that was deep to go in, literally waist high. No, we're going Kia. Sit down. All right, good sit. Not ideal. It's gonna be a bogey, dude. That sucks. Barely sneaking her over there. All right, now we gotta get almost all of the last holes. All right. Real hole 12. Hopefully we can actually get a stroke back here. I'm thinking we're gonna go Ruru, 2301, 220 feet straight ahead. Should just ride it straight up towards the basket. It's kind of what I wanted. That might be slightly short, but that's mostly perfect. There we go. Let's go. Good birdie. Way to bounce back. Finally get a birdie after I get a bogey. All right, hole 13 is a par 4, which is kind of interesting because it's only 355 feet. You have a mando to the left here, so you can't really go out that way. You have to go straight up this initial gap, which is very tight. And that's why I put you over here so that you can actually see the flight of the disc if it gets out of the initial gap. And I could do the Peka Peka as well, but the KAHU honestly doesn't feel, it's not as big as the Nuke. It feels very comfortable in your hand. For being a quote 13 speed, might be a little slower than that, but straight out this gap, a little turn, a little flex back. Should be a pretty simple upshot in. That's a bomb as long as it doesn't hit the trees. Oh, that's so good. That's really perfect. Hit the trees. I honestly think that might have been like 50 feet if it didn't, but I think we still have an eagle look. That's awesome. Got smacked down, obviously. Maybe not 50 feet, but it would have been pretty close. I guess we don't try to throw it in, we just try to take the easy birdie. That's what I was trying to do all along anyways. Ruru, no, ooh, good shot though. I think this is a hole that if I played here more often, I could probably find a line to get an eagle look every time, like a long putt. But, I mean, as it stands, I'll take the easy birdie. The next one's also par 4, which is a much more difficult line, so it kind of makes up for how easy this one is. All right, so here we have another short par 4. It's hole 14. It's only about 450 feet. It's all the way out there, and then like basically I'm able to look at it from here. I don't know if you'll have a line from where the camera is. The reason I put you there is because we have a mando. It'd be so nice to just take a forehand pitch up there. So you have to stay kind of on this right side the whole way, and where that gap sneaks around, there's like 4 trees in the middle there that make it kind of lucky to get through. Perfect. Sit. Okay, that's almost unsafe, but we should just have another hyzer in, which is exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted from that shot. All right, this is not an easy shot for me. If there was no mando, it'd be very easy. There's a straight through this gap with a finish. There's the over everything, which I'm not super confident about, but looks like a very viable play. And then there's the flexing forehand that comes back. The forehand is, man, these are all a little too tight for what I want. If I was right here, perfect. I think if I actually get over on a KIWI, that would be really good. But I have to actually get over on it. Dang it. Wow, that thing is so overstable. So if you can see all the kids up there, that's where like 3 or 4 of the last holes are. So I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Is it like a rec center play thing? Like what the heck? I think we're gonna have to come back tomorrow and finish this video. Too high. That kiwi is so beefy, holy cow. But that brings us to 4 down with 15, 16, 16A, 17, and 18. We need to get all 5 of them, which are not all easy birdies. And we'll be back tomorrow to finish this up. That sucks. Okay. All right, luckily the hordes have left, so it should be good to finish these 5 holes actually, which is good because I want to stay warm and do it. All right, 3:21. Too stable. Got pin high just a little left because I didn't quite leave it out to the right enough. Just so much swing back to the left over there. But luckily, I mean, it was the rightest shot. I should be able to actually, I mean, I have edge of circle 30-ish foot putt. Kind of got to drain it though, otherwise it could roll down, but then I got to drain it because I got to make all these birdies, but it should be good. Well inside the circle. No, Anthony. Dang it, dang it, dang it. No, man, come on. Sometimes those ones that have too much pressure on them, have too much pressure on them. Shoot. I should have rewarmed up my putt because it was about 20 minutes that we waited before playing the last hole in this one. At least 6 down, that's the new goal. Only 1 disc given away, hopefully. All right, they're kind of like right in the way. 370 foot, straight down the hill down there. This is really where you need that stable fairway driver. So much headwind left to right. Oh man, I'm thinking maybe a little bit of a hyzer flip with the KAHU, but we gotta wait for these people. Just gotta keep it nose down and low. We don't actually need a distance driver. We only need like a 7-speed. Honestly, I feel like KOTUKU is probably the play instead of the KAHU, just because it could just turn over too much on me. Keep it over, sit down. Safe, woo, barely. All right, I think we have a look. Nope, we have no look. Oh, last tree. I didn't even see that tree, honestly. Little forehand putt. I think we still need 2 more birdies. This isn't good. 3 more holes, and we need 2 birdies in order to only give 1 of these guys away. As it stands though, 4 down with a bogey. Not the worst round with new discs at all. Really solid discs. All right, hole 16A, 307 feet. Up and back to the left. Kind of want to try the KIWI, but I don't even think I can get it that far. Or I could, but it'd just be too much energy. There is a wind pushing left to right, so it does have to be something stable. So I'm gonna probably just throw a pushing hyzer with the KOTUKU, maybe flat to hyzer, headwind with cross. Get stable, dude. What the heck? Wow, that just held it so straight. Wow, I'm that disc has been so beefy, and for it to just go that straight for just 310 feet there's some wind out there. Oh yeah, deep of the pin on a rope. We needed it, and we did not get it. So now we need to go perfect on these last 2, which is gettable. I got both of them in my last round. The putter was working, man. We'd be shooting pretty hot. All right, hole 17, 250, straight ahead of us. Slight uphill, so I think we're actually gonna go KOTUKU instead of putter. I think the Ruru could probably get there. It seems super glidey, so don't want it to go too far over it, just kind of want to base it. Or if we ace out these last 2 holes, we got our 6 down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was right over top. I think I can ace it with the glow KOTUKU real fast. Oh, I hit the pin. Too high. Wow, I could not get a depth perception because the sun is right in my eyes. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I also have not been bending my arm at all. I just realized that as I bent my arm for that putt. So many things to think about. Maybe we can ace this hole. Otherwise, 2 discs are going to you guys in a poll in the community tab, which is solid because these are, so far, my favorite set of discs that I've played with. I'm a big fan. All right, 18th hole. Those kids to the right of the field. So we want something that finishes left. I would love to throw one of the understable guys on a fun line, but I think in order to make sure that we don't hit the kids and keep it safe, it's gonna have to be a KOTUku. Gonna be the base KOTUku. That way we can keep it in our field of play and not over theirs. Get stable. I almost hit that guy. Well, that got all the way down there, but just on a rope. I think there's probably some wind because, I mean, that just went dead straight. Blasting past a 330-foot hole with the mid-range. Super downhill, but still feels good. Outside the circle to end it. Oh my gosh, the sun's in my eye again. Gotta think about sun positioning instead of a wind read when I'm putting. Right. Look good on your angle, I'm sure. Dang it, man. Snuck her in. Well. Let's talk about these discs, because I've had a good time. There aren't any that I'd say, I didn't really like this one that much. Starting from the putters, I actually had a good time putting with this Platinum Takapu. I think that the Tui and the Ruru were also really solid. The Tui I think will stay in my bag for a while because it's just so straight, and I imagine once it beats in, it's gonna be very good hyzer flip because this is still very new. The Kia is really cool, very unique feel. If you can get your hands on one, I would definitely feel it because it's a little chunky in your hands, but it is definitely that overstable 4303 slot, very good. The KOTUKUs I like a lot. I think that this base blend KOTUKU is solid, and if you like keeping a couple of the same in your bag, maybe have this, but I really like the MD3 right now for my straight slot, but this KOTUKU might make my bag because it is overstable and you can throw it and you can forehand it and it will hold your lines and then come out of it pretty reliably. The fairway slots, I'm sure they have more. I didn't really get along with either of these super well because they're not, you kind of have to practice with these understable slots. They're not as reliable in terms of like fading, so you have to figure out those points, but they're both really solid and I threw them both pretty decently. The Waka Waka maybe a little bit less, and it is interesting because it's a 6-speed. Seems true to me to be 6.6 -30, does want to glide for days, and it is pretty flippy. Interesting disc, fun one to play around with. And then the KIWI and Kotare are just beef. The KIWI even more so. 10404, I would say it's true to it. This Kotare right here, I also just realized at the end of my video that the name of the plastic is on the sticker that's on the back here. That's embarrassing. But the Atomic Kotare, 12503, very, very overstable, beefy slot, kind of like what I have my Yeats in my bag for now. This is probably very identical to how those throw for me, but this is a little bit gummier and a little flatter, and it's supposed to be that. So I don't know if I'm gonna change it, but I really liked it. And then the KAHU just seems like a straight up bomber. 173, Atomic, all the plastics that I felt, every single one of them feels very good. So really happy with RPM. Sad that we couldn't get the goal. It's gonna be hard to choose which ones of these to put in the poll. So I'm gonna put comments in the comment section with each of these different molds, and whichever 5 of those after a day have the most likes on them, I'll put in that poll on the community tab for you guys to choose 2 from. That'll go into the bag of disc. I still have not won any of these full challenges yet. And shooting 9 down with my own bag did not make it easy because 4 down is still all right. Not good. Check out the front 9 right over here. Check out the last new kit in the bags right down here. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching. Okay, love you. Bye.